Hello everybody, and welcome to this slightly sickly bonus stream this evening. I apologise in advance, my voice might be a bit hoarse because my throat's a bit knackered today, but I really wanted to get in a second stream of Park Beyond this evening because the closed beta is ending this Friday, I think, and the last stream we didn't actually get very far into the tutorial because I spent quite a lot of time excitedly making a massive roller coaster through the initial city. So in this one I'm hoping to get a little bit further through the campaign, which sort of acts in the closed beta as the tutorial, and see just how far we get through it really. So without further ado, I hit resume. Now I should say the previous stream ended when I A, got tired, and B, I managed to crash the game a little bit. Hello Scotty. You enjoying the new orange emojis, are we? So yes,
swing by and say how well you're doing.
Goodness me!
Wait, Phil. I said I wanted to do that. I'm not sure it's warranted just yet.
Ah, yes. There's the Izzy I know and love.
Thanks you two, lovely introduction. So those are our two new managers. So the story of this game so far is I was making a potentially imaginary roller coaster out of my house after getting annoyed, and then a crazy lady in a jet suit started talking to us with very creepy eyes, and then I got hired to fix up this park. Phil is the Imagineer who loves us doing mad stuff, and Izzy is the money woman who really doesn't like us spending money, which means she's really not going to like this roller coaster I'm working on. So yeah, in the previous session we sort of started up with this, we've done a bit of the management stuff, we've put down some rides, learnt about parving, learnt about different food and drink stalls and the different types of family groups. So there's like adult groups, family groups, and teen groups, I think. If I can remember which button. You should be able to see on here. So yeah, if you see to the over to the right there, you get adult, families, and teens, and different rides and shops appeal to different groups in different amounts. But we were in the middle of making this roller coaster. Now, when we make a roller coaster, we agreed to some like initial conditions. Now, the only slight problem is I can't for the life of me remember what we agreed to. Oh, there we go. So our ride has to use the cannon at least once, and we have to do 4 inversions. And you get to pick these hooks from a whole list of them over here. So we've got to make sure that our roller coaster does that. As you can see, here's our little test coaster going here, and at the moment during the test we should get 1 inversion for this slightly wonky loop. Hopefully that shows up here. There we go. And I think I put another inversion over here. It's like a corkscrew one, and I was trying to put another inversion in somewhere else. Here maybe. So yeah, what we really need to do is finish this roller coaster without crashing the game. And you'll see that the node-based coaster system is a little fiddly sometimes. But let's get going. Yeah, that's one of the sometimes. When you grab something and it kind of moves the camera, it can be a bit frustrating. But it is just still a beta. And what am I wanting you to do? I want you to move that one down. And you know, part of what they're looking for are these problems, I suppose. So if we move this back out over here, hopefully we can then move that down a little bit. And I keep forgetting that when it's red it won't stick. And one of the nice things we can do is we can actually speed up the test. So we can get our test car here to see if it will actually make it up over our adjustments. That's a big no. So, what we probably need is more speed at the beginning if we don't want to add another lift hill. So if we reset that, we can then send the car up this lift hill again. Make sure we don't go too fast through this loop. I mean, we might just boop that up a little bit. Probably boop this across a little bit to make it a bit less deadly. And then we need to put one more inversion in and use the cannon. And the cannon is one of these impossible... Perfect. The cannon is one of these impossible elements we can add. So we can add cannons that fires the train impossibly over a big distance. There's a ramp, which just lets trains do a jump. We can actually put forks in our track that splits the train up. There's intersections, which sound like a terrible idea. And there's off-rail sections where they can just kind of bumble around in Jurassic Park-esque little spheres. So, now this bit's working. If we click there, we should be able to keep making this. And you can see this is sort of the node-based system. We can do rolls and pitching. Well, the pitching gets quite upset quite easily, as you might be able to see. And we can do up and down and left and right. So, my aim for this is to, you have to make the track go for its own loop. That's just a rule of roller coaster games. And then we need to do a cannon at some point. So I guess what we want to do here, where is this angled, is we want to grab this. We want to probably angle it back around this way a little bit. And then this way around. Gets a bit confusing which is pitch and which is roll when you're like doing weird angles like this. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that and then try and figure out why that's unhappy. What other structures do you think you're colliding with? Maybe this needs to be a little bit higher. There we go. Then we can move this one down again and maybe do a helix round and underneath, which I think will be a fun element. And we can have it level out. Oh, and also at any point you can just hit this button and just test your roller coaster while it's in test mode, which is something I've wanted in a roller coaster game for such a long time. What? Oh, that feels... Oh, this all feels quite rough. Oh well. I'm sure they'll survive. I like that bit where it slows down. Oh, that's definitely banked the wrong way. Never mind. We bank the correct way eventually into the helix. And then, yeah, you just get lobbed off the end of the track like that. Which I think is probably, I've understood, bad for the riders. And we have to get back across here somehow. So, we still need one more inversion. And we need a cannon. So I think what we can do is maybe here we put in the cannon, which you do by basically putting the element down like this, and then you get to pick kind of distances and launch speeds and heights and all sorts of stuff. So what we can actually do is we can use the cannon to get a bit of free height for our roller coaster. If we do something like that, we can then come out of the cannon, and then kind of take our speed down in a big helix that goes through our cannon. And then I'm thinking we then do like a full final corkscrew through the cannon shot. And we use this as like the last. There you go, there goes our test train. Definitely fine. And we then straighten up. Okay, for some reason it thinks we've now done 19 inversions, which I don't think's right. But we'll figure that out in a second. We'll go down here and then we'll do a classic like sort of 0G bump. And then I guess roll us back into the end like that. I mean, that certainly looks like a roller coaster. What we'll do is we'll just get a bit further up the lift hill and we'll ride that and see if it's actually in any way a functional roller coaster. It has a very steep slope at the beginning. And the banking is all sorts of off there, okay. But, you know, at least with a node-based one you can go and tweak and fix these things a bit easier. There we go, we go through our loop. I think. We go through some loop. Oh, that bit is where we snap some spines. And maybe that bit. I think there's several bits that we just pulverize people a little. Then up into the cannon. A totally not fatal element. Yeah, still got quite a lot of speed. Maybe we don't need the cannon quite as high as we had the cannon. Okay, so test succeeded, but I wasn't paying attention to these. But what I think is we might just lower... Should just be able to lower this cannon element a little bit. We just re-aim the cannon? Oh, that's how we do it. Okay. So we actually have to click re-aim cannon, otherwise we get a slightly odd bit over there. So if we click on that edge, re-aim cannon, it's clever enough to figure out our... it's clever enough to figure out the rest of the path for us, which is cool. Broken arms and legs for... Well, yeah, yeah, people are going to be quite floppy after this, I suspect. What on earth was going on with this? Why are you all sorts of weirdly banked here? Which one is that one? Is it that one? No. That one? Yeah, can we have that less weirdly banked? I mean, no? Because for some reason it is banking itself down there as it goes through the ground. Never mind. Let's just see if we pass with our inversions and everything. There it goes, everything's fine. Yeah, why are we getting 22 inversions? That's going to, I assume, calculate really weirdly in our stats. So let's just, if we knock that up a bit, yeah, there we go. That will make it retest everything. Because I assume it's going to use stuff like inversions to calculate how intense our rides are, judging from other roller coaster-like games. I like this first bit where we come through and we loop and then we go through this other bit. I like that it's a bit knotted. So where do we get our... Oh, it thinks that's an inversion for one. That's interesting. Okay, so it thinks that entire banked corner is an inversion, so I guess maybe we've overbanked a little bit. I guess if we maybe just unbank it just a smidge. And we unbank it just a smidge over here. Maybe that will fix the issues? Yeah, sorry, yes. Of course, the technical term is, as Scotty so rightly says, unvert. Which I think is a type of animal with a certain type of hoof, isn't it? Oh. I actually really like that section. Despite the, you know, murderous jankiness all around it. There we go. Yeah, that's better. So that's now not getting a bunch of erroneous inversions. We are getting in very fast still, though. So I suspect we still want to re-aim this cannon. Just have it a bunch lower and then it can come back up. That's interesting. It can calculate the collision with other bits of the track. I mean, it makes sense because you don't want to fire the cannon straight into some other track, I suppose. I guess the cannon will just get us a bunch of additional speed because we're fucked. Yeah, okay. I would say that test has probably failed. Interesting. So apparently... Apparently we can absolutely fail tests by having the train fall off the track. That's interesting. There was a couple of coaster types in Roller Coaster Tycoon where that could happen. That's better. Yeah, so we get lose a bit of speed going up there. We'll gain a bit more speed coming down there. One final bump. That can actually be quite a lot taller if we wanted it to be. And then I guess we'll get it going. And see if it gives us stats or anything anywhere. I suppose I should probably do that thing where you put brakes in as well to make... because I don't know if it does the thing where it can crash into another train. Actually, there's just one more tweak I want to make. The bridge is solid. It is up here. I want to see if we can just make this a bunch higher. Oh, I missed it. Well, that looks like we can actually make that a bunch higher. Oh yeah, that's nice. Damn you, bridge!
But at least our visitor numbers are heading in the right direction.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were paused, Izzy.
Although they'd be hard-pressed to go in the wrong one, all things considered.
It's unnecessarily backhanded compliment, Izzy. You need to work on your delivery style as management. Alright. Well, I guess the final thing to do is... I say the final thing to do. The final thing to do is to ease out this other bit that annoyed me previously. And then give it a bit of a testy test while we're on it. Because you can't open a roller coaster in a game that lets you ride a roller coaster without being on it for a test. There must be some sort of internet law about that. Oh yeah, and for people who weren't here previously, you can swap the seats and stuff if you want. Which is kind of cool. If you want to be in the, like, rear seats or the front seats. Oh, that bit. That bit will crush your spine into the chair a little bit. Oh, that's much nicer. That's much nicer. Did I ruin this bit? No, that's not bad. That bit's not great, but... this is feeling a lot more like a potentially actual roller coaster until we get to the cannon. You could probably do with a button that just like smooths out all the curves a little bit. Nice. And then our final inversion up the final hill. Still quite fast, admittedly. Into the corner, into the station. Nice. That is technically a roller coaster, and it is quite massive when we compare it to the size of the rest of our park. Cool. So, exit editor. Do you want to construct this ride for slightly under £4,000? That does feel like a good deal. Yes. Okay. Are these additional nodes we can now edit? Has it put in additional nodes for us? It has put in additional nodes for us. Oh, I didn't want to do what I just did. Oh, it's not letting us change the track shape. It's just letting us put in extra nodes if we want to twiddle, like change track types and stuff. I'm going to stop pressing buttons. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to exit the editor. We're going to pause. And what do we still need to do? We need to make an entrance and exit, test it for safety. Yeah, and we're aiming our park at teens, so I picked two things that should make teens excited for the roller coaster. But I guess what we need to do is build the entrance, and we want the entrance, as is the rule with these things, you sort of want them either at the front or near the middle, so people can get on your coaster faster. What path type are we using? We're using that path type, I think. So I'm just going to put it at the front for now. And then this is going to be our big kind of marquee. Is that the right railing? Yeah. This is going to be our big marquee ride. So we want a big long queue. And, you know, we can make the queue do the typical sinusoids. Only in this game we can use curves as well, which is nice. And we can make it curve under the lift hill, so that people can see all the excited faces. And then we are going to put an exit at the back. Because I assume this is like modern roller coasters, so you get on one side and get off the other side, so people don't clash as much. Which is good. We'll do that. And then, before we do anything else, we are going to add benches everywhere, because otherwise I suspect, having played other park games, people are going to vomit on all my paths. And we've got janitors, but probably not enough janitors. Did we pick a trash can type last time? This one, fine. So, you know, just in case people need some bins to hurl up in as well, I suppose they can have some bins. And I guess we can break our own rule and put them on the path up here. Just because it's above ground. And it looks weird if we put them there. There we go. That's the shame benches for you all. Right. Okay, what do we now need to do? We need to test it, and we need to test the hooks. So I guess because I tweaked a bit, it now needs to rerun the test just to make sure it's all fine. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we've got the entrance, we've got the exit, we've got a safety, we've got the working hooks. They're the, like, your own objectives you can set for the roller coaster. It is hated by adults, it's hated by families, but it's loved by teens. So I guess that's what we're going for. I'm probably just gonna, you know, it's a roller coaster game, so that means I absolutely have to gouge people for prices. And then the final thing we need to do, it's got good profitability, okay profitability, some amazement, lots of fun. And there's our hooks, and the last, structure expected to be profitable. Oh no, that's an option. It's not telling me. No, I don't think pensioners like their hips being splintered quite as much as we are splintering them, Scotty. But what we can do is we can now pick hilariously garish colours. Oh, you're giving me too much choice, game. Although they didn't actually seem to change anything. I feel like you were supposed to have changed something. So I'm going to guess that perhaps the colour options aren't quite working for this. Or is there a button I need to press to actually, like... Okay. As I say, closed beta, maybe the colours don't work for this yet. But we obviously want the Western music. Now, is that actually like a... Ah, here we go. Apparently increases nausea by 10. I have no idea if that's good or not. And it's got a potential throughput per minute of 11. Okay. I mean, I've not played enough of this game to know if any of this is good or bad. I'm assuming it's not great. The other thing I'm wondering is, can we add more trains to it? Because that would obviously increase the throughput. I'm just going to say we don't know how to do that yet, and maybe. But we can open it. That gets us a milestone. As the last step for this park, it should be ensured that attractions and shops you have built are profitable. To get a quick overview of which building is profitable in the park, you can use the heat map tool again. I could, yes. Or, much more importantly, I could see if anyone's coming for my new roller coaster. There's also somewhere you can get people's thoughts on this. Oh yeah, there, it's down there, but no one's been on it yet, so. Someone get on my roller coaster, please. You, what are you doing? Oh, are you the member of staff? No, you're an entertainer. Are you going to my roller coaster? Oh, they're very happy. That's good. Yes, get on my roller coaster. Oh, they got on my did they? No. No, they didn't get on my roller coaster. Oh. Oh. Oh, apparently it's too expensive. Fine. Also, can I rename the roller coasters? Feels like I should be able to click over there and rename them, but it doesn't do anything. And I can't see an option in the customization menu. Oh. Oh, they got on. What were you thinking? The Fiat standard coaster is very high. Oh. But it's such a good coaster. Fine, I'll go at your recommended price. Quite okay. Fine. Okay, I have no idea why all of this queue path's at a very slight hill. I guess because our station's slightly above ground and we never noticed and put it on the floor. But oh well. Get on my roller coaster. I want to see real people. Well, real virtual people on my roller coaster. hopefully this roller coaster will attract more people to the park. And does it make noises when they go down a big hill? Well, that's a bit sad. Oh, they are making noises. That's fine. I mean, there's a lot of what appears to be crying. So I assume they love it. Yeah, that's definite sobbing through that section, isn't it? It's like having Warrior's moustache in your camera. Yeah, they love the cannon, it's fine. The fact they still sound like they're begging to get off the roller coaster, I'm sure, is absolutely fine. Okay, cool. I've now realised, because I don't quite understand the scale of this game, I've made that queue line what can only be described as much too long. But that's fine. It is what it is now. We're technically making a profit, I think. Oh. We were technically making a profit until April. Oops. But, you know, our current visitors are going up, people are happy again, and our cleanliness rating is pretty decent. So I suppose I should do what I was talking about. We have these heat maps, and there is that's a visitor preference, staff, shops and rides, profitability. Ride profitability is an important factor of having a successful park. A ride is profitable when its monthly earnings are higher than its monthly upkeep. Thanks, game. That's business. It's easier to be profitable with rides that have higher profitability rating. You can check which rides are unprofitable in the shop and ride screen via the profitability heat map. The main reason why rides are not profitable is that too few visitors are entering the ride. Your park might not have enough visitors to ride at full capacity. Try to close some rides if you find yourself in this situation. If your visitors are avoiding the ride for specific reasons, you can find those reasons in the visitor's thoughts of a ride. Okay. So it's a red-green heat map, which is really terrible design for a bunch of reasons. But, so all our shops seem to be relatively profitable. So that's making no revenue. Green is 2 times or higher. Orange is making back its outlay. So we don't have anything that's completely unprofitable apart from the roller coaster, which, you know, should hopefully become profitable once we have more people on it, maybe. Look, they were one group was truly amazed. I am a roller coaster genius. Yeah, like I was praising the oh, its profit's still a bit negative. I was praising the, what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of park management side of this before. There are a few things that I'd expect to see kind of missing from roller coasters, like the ability to have multiple cars running on them. Although maybe that's because you need to put block brakes in to separate them. And the some stuff for, like, you'd expect it to have a button to wait until there was a full carriage and stuff like that, which doesn't seem to be in here. Or maybe no, because that's telling me how it's going, not letting me adjust it. Because it would be good to be able to say, like, don't leave until you've got every positioned full. Oh, we're getting music for some reason. That normally means we've done something. Oh, our park level has increased, I guess, because that used to be free. Oh, we bought the trending stuff everyone was talking about. Yeah, there's also this thing where there's different trends, so you can buy, you can adjust what's sold at your stalls to basically, again, fleece your customers. So currently, incredibly high energy, like high sugar energy drinks are popular for some reason. So we're fleecing the teenagers. Oh, you really want to be sat down? Okay, good. You were definitely going to die if you didn't get strapped in. Okay, so we're not doing great profitability, but let's see how we do at the end of June. It's worth remembering. Oh, I guess we were profitable. Ah, here's Blaze. Totally normal and not suicidal Blaze.
Whoa! This place is just amazing. I'm not exaggerating when I say it's in my top 5 theme parks. And I've been to 3 already. Well, almost 3. They're not really my bag. But
Thanks,
having
Blaze.
spent some time with you, I'm beginning to see their appeal. You might make a convert of me yet. Just so long as you add some real danger to the rides.
I put in a
I
cannon.
think that can be arranged.
No, it can't. The park is finally making a reasonable profit. Let's not jeopardize that.
I know it doesn't sound like it to the untrained ear, but I believe that was a compliment.
This park was hardly a heater store in Death Valley. Anyone could have turned it around. Still, impressive.
So...
Well, that is a compliment.
A park with shark-infested moats that you have to swim through to get to the rides?
Not quite. I think we get to that one. Let me see.
Yes?
Ah, that's it. Just after hell freezes over. Come on, we've got work to do.
Hooray! So we've done the first park and reached its maximum rating. I assume that means that we turned a profit. Yeah, we did. We turned a profit in June and May. Because apparently that cutscene was long enough for us to go past another month. So there you go. That's the first level. I think there is maybe another one. If we go back to the menu. Maybe. Or maybe it is just those two and we can go play with a sandbox park. Let me take a look, because they did say what was in this. And me being awfully prepared, I didn't check.
I just wanted to swing by and say how well you're doing.
Goodness me!
Wait, Phil. I said I wanted to do that. I'm not sure it's warranted.
I mean, but we finished the thing. Yeah, okay. So we've done Coaster Creation and Management's first steps. So we can go to a sandbox park. Because, slightly oddly for the beta, when it's a game all about impossification, I think they call it, we haven't actually done any impossification. It seems odd when that's their big, like, grand... What's the word I'm looking for? USP, I suppose. Let's have a look at the exploration park, and then we maybe will just start a new park from scratch. I'm curious to see if they've actually, this one's got any of the impossification thingies. Oh, you can find these stands placed all across the park. They will guide you through the features of Park Beyond. Stands with red exclamation marks give you challenges that have to be solved. A solved stand will show a green check mark. Blue question mark contain important information. If you're unsure how to solve a stand, you can always look up information in more detail in the help screen. Okay. Yes. Okay, well, I think I see something wrong with that roller coaster straight off. Okay, Daggeron. That doesn't feel like that would be profitable. Not in this economy with the cost of gas. Alright, well I guess we can go look at these things that we need to fix. What are you? Well, that's just put it down a path. We can probably solve that one. We are amazing at parks. What are you? Put a flat ride. Did we... I think we maybe saw all the flat rides that were available in this beta previously. Does this park have a giant Ferris wheel yet? Well, then this park needs a giant Ferris wheel. It's not a theme park without a giant Ferris wheel. I don't make the rules, but those are the rules. Put an exit out there, and we will put a slightly wiggly path. There we go, that's that one done. Okay. You realise I had to do that anyway for the other ride I placed. Right, game? I suspect it didn't realise that. Okay, and this one seems like a good place for some shops. Yeah, so we did all of this previously. We didn't put it was a coffee shop last time, so we'll put a coffee shop this time. And I think what we didn't necessarily put the patisserie shop last time. Oh no, we did. I recognise that one. Maybe it was the candy apple we didn't put. Ooh. So apparently we've done that one. Oh wow, that's a lot more random challenge stands. But that bores me. So let's just go and start an actual park of our own. Let's see if we can figure it out. So we've got difficulties. We'll leave that basic. Leave that normal. There's our starting funds. Impossify everything. Just set that all to defaults. And have a bit of a go with just building something from scratch without being interrupted by a slightly terrifying lady on a jetpack. Oh, that's nice. How big is this area actually? Okay, so up to there. That's cool. We've got terrain options. Oh, I see. So this is our first little bit of park we can build in here. And I guess we need to buy additional bits as we go. So we don't want to edit the park entrance. We can charge people to come in the park. We can do object prefabs, all the good stuff. Okay, we didn't really learn much about amazement last time, but I think guess what we want to do is we want to start off just by making like some area for people to come in. And I always like doing so. Hello, problematic goose friend. That is Joe in the chat, who I said I wasn't going to goose with tonight because I had to Untitled Geese game tonight because I wanted to play one more of this. You missed our amazing roller coaster, Joe. It was fantastic and it barely killed anyone. It had 4 inversions and a cannon in it. Don't worry, we'll build another roller coaster soonish. But we've just started a new sandbox park to try and figure stuff out. Because it sort of just ended the kind of... the whole kind of tutorial campaign just sort of ended. That's quite large for quite a small bit of park. They're all quite large for quite a small bit of park. Okay, well I guess early on we'll go for the... Oh, you can put a grid. That does make me happy. We're just going to put on a kind of basic, hopefully profitable ride to begin with to start getting some money in. Teen and adults have heard of the new Shining Pendulum ride and will soon arrive at the park. So yes, as we sort of talked about before, you do have to attract different types of crowds. So we're going for teen and adults. Let's follow that trend with our shops and facilities. If we can. We're not going to theme anything just yet, so we'll do this as a little... Are you actually joining there? No. We'll do this as a little kind of food and drink area. Drinks. Food. And then we'll need some toilets. And as this is our fancy area. Oh, we probably want to turn the grid off for the benches, I suppose. So they actually... Why won't you let me turn the grid off for the benches? There we go. So they actually, like, lock to our path. And as we learnt last time, we really need to put bins down very quickly. Because they are filthy, filthy visitors and they will throw rubbish everywhere. Hello, Port Ponky. I am making rides. Do we have any flowers? Too small. Do we have any decent trees? Oh wait, we can scale them. How about some massive, massive trees? That'll do. We didn't have any water rides in this beta yet. Now, the other thing I don't know how to do is... there's land extension. Oh, there is a lot of bits of land we can buy. So that's us here. I have no idea which way round it's thinking we are. Because I can't even see the lake there. Is that the lake bit? I think that's the lake there, actually. Okay. So that's where our camera is. Also, I guess we want to need to do research to get new Reach the next park level to unlock park expansion. Okay. Okay, so we need to reach the next park level. I don't know how we reach park levels. There was no specific experience we want to mention, but the visit here has made us very happy. Okay then. I'd be alright with that as a Steam review. Cool, I guess what we want to do is we want to shove in another ride. And let's just... If we put this one back here, then maybe we can do a little roller coaster in the other space we've got. Although I think it will be a very little roller coaster of the space we've got, actually. Yep, yep, yep. Slightly awkward rotation. And this can sort of hike down here, turn the curved line off. There we go. And then we want to do some queue path. Some classic wiggly queue path. It's always the problem with these games where they have this node-based system. They're always a little bit fiddly. No. Oh, you can put multiple exits on. Interesting. I mean, I can put multiple queues on. So now I come to think of it, did I actually open that? Okay, they automatically opened. Fine. I can't tell if you're supposed to be allowed to do that or not. I'm not going to do that because it does not showing up, so I'm assuming you probably aren't supposed to. Alright, so these are objectives to get to the first park level. It obviously splits it down from our top objective. That's cool. We should probably actually put a park entrance fee in, let's say of a £5. Seeing as apparently free is a bargain. We absolutely can't have that. Quite okay. No, they're still saying a bargain. You have brought this upon yourselves, my friends. If you are ever in a roller coaster game and you say the entry to this is a bargain, you're about to get robbed blind. Okay, so they do actually have... They do actually have a sort of small... I guess that's a reverse launch coaster. They even have... compared to my one, which was massive, these are tiny. And actually probably proper roller coasters. As opposed to my giant, ridiculous ones. That's a weird one that splits as well. I wonder if we can fit this in somewhere, because this looks like one that we could probably, like, looks like a decent roller coaster. I know. Why do you want a less deadly coaster? I don't understand. Mine looked great. I would have ridden mine. And the rotation for when they're this size is really janky. janky when they're this big. Yeah, it doesn't quite seem to fit. So maybe we'll have to buy a bit of expansion-y land. I want to buy... Yeah, okay. Can I buy... Let's say that one. Yes. Look at all this massive, ridiculous space we have to make an absolutely fatal coaster, which I'm now desperately going to want to make. But I suspect we should probably just put in, you know, an initial coaster to get some money in. I want to get the tail of it up in that area, because that area is not doing much for us. I think that's the best we're going to do. Yeah, no, it doesn't seem to get. It doesn't give a crap about that tree. It was complaining because apparently we weren't in a bit of the park we owned. Like that loop doesn't look. That loop looks distinctly less safe than my roller coaster was. Oh, that's interesting. It has to do 2 because the loop has some real maths problems. It does have some weird issues with splines, sometimes with the coaster editor. I do quite like that design though. Jankiness aside. Who does this appeal to? Teens and adults. That's perfect. And it's pretty profitable. And that counts as having at least 4 inversions, does it? Does it? Oh, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's really sneaky. And apparently we did something. Oh, we've got apparently 1 level of amazement. That's cool. But I guess what we need to do before any of that is we want to get people off this ride. And we want to... Which one was it? This one? Put benches. The vomit benches. And we need to put a path to the ride. Oh. I keep thinking that right click should... Thank you. Right click should delete, and it doesn't, and it confuses me every time. Oh, I mean, I know what I want to do now. Can I put the path through the loop? I mean, it's looking possible. Yes. Absolute perfect. Absolutely nailing it, game. That's exactly what I wanted. That'll do, probably. I mean, the fact we've decided not to put fencing on the other side of that feels... Could we maybe put fencing on that? Because otherwise I'll feel a bit unhappy for all of my guests. Yeah, like a heavy metal barrier. That's fine. Do that. Yeah, sure. Good enough. Oh, and of course we've not ridden our new roller coaster yet, which is something we absolutely have to do. Yeah, it's open. We'll try and bump up this a little bit. Somebody get on the roller coaster.
Well, it's a modest start to proceedings, but at least our visitor numbers are heading in the right direction. Although they'd be hard-pressed to go in the wrong one, all things considered.
Someone get on the roller coaster? Hooray! Oh. Oh, they won't pay that much. Fine. Cheapskates. Yeah, so they've designed this coaster that's obviously like a reverse freefall one. I don't know quite where they've set it. Must be an option somewhere they've set it. Oh! There we go. Oh, that's a lot of fire coming out of that ride. Oh, that loop looks so broken. Not convinced the music's playing quite right either. And the fact that people definitely seem to teleport into weird places as they come out of that. There's still some bits to tweak, let's put it that way. You do it all backwards. Yeah, I can see those points for the roast roller coaster tracks giving you quite a few fun options. Hooray! Cool. Now what does this let us do? Hyped up station. Oh, these are extra hooks we can do? Okay. Well, what can we do for these ones? Blazing pendulum. Curious kraken. Alright, chat. I guess should we impossify our roller coaster? Turn our shining pendulum into a blazing pendulum? Or turn our crazy kraken into a curious kraken? Oh, poor Ponky, you're like the people who used to vote into CFAX. For a yes-no question, pay £1.50 to say, I don't have any opinion on this news item. Oh, apparently we can also impossify the shops. But that seems like a really not worth our time. One of those definitely said have the cars collide. Huh. That is true. Well, then in which case it's time to ignore the chat and make it into a curious kraken. Oh. Wiggle.
It's really kind of fantastic watching all the visitors wandering around.
What the heck?
I can't think of another place you see people so full of wonder. Well, except the crowds at one of my attempts to break the record for...
I was really hoping the sandbox wouldn't have those characters. Okay, to be fair, that is kind of cool. So it makes the rides do kind of broadly the same thing, but in mad ways. Well, if we build a Ferris wheel, Port Ponky, the upgrade to the Ferris wheel is very much like that kind of Eldritch park video. Oh, you get back on the ground. Oi, ground. Yeah, where it had like multiple Ferris wheels spinning around itself, which is cool. So we need to get to park level 1, I guess, before we can get new rides? Is that what that's saying? You've got 250 visitors, which might be our limit at the moment. But are we making money? Oh, actually quite a lot of money. So I guess it's time to oh, well, I mean, we don't have any staff. That's probably not going to be good. We want a couple of janitors, a mechanic, one of them, and 2 entertainers. I have seen about the Centrifuge Brain Project, yes. I am not intending to make a roller coaster like that yet. Yet being the operative word. Okay, so... Cool. Apparently people love it. Oh, they were only quite amazed. Apparently that's a neutral opinion. We were just mildly amazed, you know. A basic level of amazement. Oh. I didn't think I'd sold enough tickets, but cool. Go to research. So, we can unlock this bunch of stuff, this bunch of stuff, this bunch of stuff, or this bunch of stuff. I'm kind of tempted to get family visitors in, although I think we're supposed to be targeting to other groups, just because I kind of want the Ferris wheel. Because I really want to upgrade the Ferris wheel and see how it looks. Although it's always good to get ATMs, so you can fleece people. No, I want the Ferris wheel. Okay, so I guess that's how research works in this. You get park levels and you do lab expansions. Okay. The structure is currently being subsidised by the Motion Sickness Compensation Fund. Helpful. Well, I guess we better get a ridiculously massive Ferris wheel in somewhere then. I guess it can go over in this corner of the park. That looks like a nice corner where they can see everything. Yeah, you really can't get close to the edges. It really freaks out if you get anywhere near close to the edge of your area, it seems. Well, I guess we're not putting anything in there then. I guess we'll put it up against here somehow. Come on. You can do it. There it is. Okay, and we'll, you know, make that exit come out in such a way that people can definitely, if they so wish, go straight into that other one. And the Ferris wheel shouldn't need too long a queue because it is a Ferris wheel. And they're quite high capacity. Now, does the actual... Okay, so you can't actually customize the colours on some of these. And some of the colour customization is a bit weird. In that it doesn't work. Okay, we'll stop fiddling with the customization. Yes, I really want to impossify that. See how that looks. And we also unlocked this little flat ride. So we'll stick this in as well. And I want to leave some space to get a path through. In fact, we can probably, if we put the path out from here. Oh, no, not like that. If we put the path out like this, yeah, that'll be fine for getting through to the rest of the park. I have been in positions in these park builders more often than I care to admit where I've accidentally not left a route for the path. Okay. We've got a couple more flat rides in. We're getting more visitors in. Oh, they're losing happiness. Why are they losing happiness? There weren't enough interesting rides. Some of the item prices are so unrealistically high. We wouldn't ever spend that much money and we're super unhappy, that's why we're leaving. Well, that seems understandable. Most people are leaving because there's no more preferred rides. So that's not too bad. We're fixing that by putting different types of rides in now. Hopefully. And the other types of shops we got some... apparently a Western Plussy shop. Yeah, well. We've got a little shop district down here. We might as well put another shop in it. What do you sell? Teddy bear, sheep, possum, alien. And you're not selling the plush raccoons by default. Grimes. Plush raccoons, obviously the major item from this shop. Vitrulia. What's, oh, that's the Da Vinci like Vitruvian Man thing, isn't it? Balance feedback regarding fee. I mean, I'm tempted to turn off everything apart from the plush raccoon, but I suppose we'll give people the illusion of choice. Oh yes, we didn't put in... we learnt last time there was like an entertainment spot we could put in. If I can remember where that was. Yes. Hey, if I could also put in a spam dealership, I would put in a spam dealership as well, Scotty. Oh! We haven't really put any lights in. Lovely spam. Oh, they don't lock the paths. That's annoying. But still. We will, in a very basic manner, put in some lights. Should probably put some in on the other path as well, to be fair. Put one there. Put one under this coaster. Or this queue line, even. Okay, our happiness is going up, so that's good. Our amazement is going up. We're still surprisingly profitable. Cool. There was an entertainment spot in here. Maybe we have to unlock that. It's one of the research goals. Yeah, we had an entertainment spot where you could basically tell entertainers to perform at. I thought it was in here. I'm not seeing it. Oh well. Yeah, we're not going to go into the super in-depth modular building because that's not my style at all. There are people much more suited to that. Right. That seems like a decent start. We're... Oh. Oh, wait. We have enough to... Oh, we can impossify our staff as well. Increase the efficiency of emptying trash cans by giving them a bin incinerator. Can I not? Oh my goodness. That's a lot bigger than I was expecting that to be. Or, apparently we can change our entertainment into Captain Twinkle. Oh, or Steamhunk. Okay. Why are they so large? Terrifyingly sized. What can we do to our paramedic? Side champ rig enables the curing euphoria of multiple visitor groups in the vicinity at once. Okay. And they apparently get like a bunch of speakers. Cool. Do we have... Are you my mechanic? Increases efficiency of maintaining and repairing roads. Okay, so that's a thing I wasn't aware we were able to do. I guess we'll wait until that gets to like a full... I'm going to regret saying this. Gets to a full load of amazement. And then we can upgrade one of our rides. This is where we just fast forward a little bit. So that seems to... Oh no, that's constant. Okay, cool. Can't believe how massive those entertainer costumes were. The game is not happy about what I've done to that path at all. It's not sure what I... Wait. What the... A minute. It's happening for all of the... Oh no. Oh, we've broken space again. Oh. We've caused some form of rift. Oh well. What are you going to do? Okay. We have one full load of amazement. This now means I can upgrade any of the rides, and I want to upgrade the Ferris wheel. Because I want to see if this is... Yes, that's... Oh, hang on. Can you upgrade them multiple times? Oh. That's... The Curious Kraken becomes the Colossal Kraken. The Ferris wheel becomes the Dual Wheel. That's grotesque. I love it. Oh, That's... Well, obviously, Joe, what happens is there's a point here which drags them up, and then this one just... Bloop! It's totally safe. What could possibly be dangerous about this? The classic bloop, you know. I'm an Imagineer. That's what I do. I imagine names for things. I do quite like the fact that they have actually got a mechanism for them to do a full figure eight and come back down. But that is Oh, I mean, we're upgrading that again. Because that can only get more grotesque. Was it the Century's Brain project that had the mad Ferris wheel with like 17 different wheels on? Because I'm sure this game is inspired by that video that was doing the rounds of all the kind of impossible rides. Yeah. I'm sure this game was inspired by that. Because the next one is just as ridiculous if it's the one I've seen in like the key art. Okay. Well, this is very much feeling like we need another roller coaster. So, I guess let's see if we can do a vaguely sensibly sized roller coaster. Spoiler, we absolutely can't, but let's try. Now, let's select our hooks to begin with. I forgot how many options there were. Out of order. The trains come back to the station in a different order to which they started. No, that terrifies me. No, that one's boring. Stunt ride. Oh, we didn't do ramps, so maybe we'll do ramps. Oh, you can make it go through the water to the moon. That's just make it go really high. Have the train enter a single intersection 2 times. I might give the intersection a try. Divide and Conquer, Transport Ride, Unchained. Okay, we didn't play with the stunt ride. We didn't play with the intersection, so let's pick both of those. I think it's probably fine. Because look, we can come out the back. It's a roller coaster. You can put the station of the roller coaster under another bit of track. It's fine. Cool. So we want to start with a chain lift. Whip. A nice basic small chain lift. I feel like this whole game is just a horrific nightmare if you in any way care about the safety of your guests. So thankfully we don't. I want it that way. That way you would do. And then, now, we do technically have these, like, pre-built pieces, but as you can see, they're all horrifically broken. My favourite one is the corkscrew left and right, which absolutely doesn't have a corkscrew in it. It's just a perfectly flat... It's just a perfectly flat bump without any corkscrewing in it at all. The helixes might be quite useful though. Except the helixes aren't banked, which is terrifying, and you can't do one upwards, which seems like a flaw. Oh, tempted to do that. Anyway. What that means is we're going to build our own loop. Like flipping heroes. If I can get the right angle to actually build a loop. Yep, come on, there you go. You can do it, I believe in you. I believe in you. There you go. And then we need to figure out where the rest of our car's gone. Do that. And come back down. We'll figure out how to make this look not horrible in a little bit. It's not... I was about to say, it's not awful. It's not great, but it's... Oh. And sometimes the camera just decides to, you know, absolutely bugger off into space, which is not super helpful. What I want is, I want that to actually be flat. Which it wasn't. Which is not great. Come on, reset the car. Send the car. Pull that one in a bit. Oh no, that one doesn't want to be pulled in a bit. Can we pull that one out a bit? That one doesn't want to move either. So let's see how that goes. Trying to make it more teardroppy, but I think I need to delete that one and try that again, and just probably have a straight down one. Should give me more control over adjusting everything. It does make me laugh that... Oh, man, that's awful. It does make me laugh how much it really just likes destroying the kind of the test car. Bring that up a bit. Bring that out a bit. Flatten that out. Put it more central. Bring it up. That's almost the shape a loop might be in a real roller coaster, if you squint and you're a little generous. How's that looking for speed? Actually, all right. So, we'll do that. And then we will bank a corner. In fact, actually, I think this might be a good time to use one of them there helixes. The entirely unbanked helix. Because what I think we can then probably do... Yeah, is steal some of this, because I want to put an intersection in at some point. Come on, camera, work with me, buddy. Really? Really, game? Are we sure that's how those two tracks connect? Because I'm not sure that's how those two tracks connect. Yeah, that roll is just refusing to... Uh-oh! So is this a case that actually it's just not rendering correctly, and if we tweak them, it actually fixes itself? Or is this just completely bugged? Might just be completely bugged. Oh well. Yeah, the roll and the... the roll is just not working at all. Anyway, what I want to do here is I want to have this flat. Again, are we sure that's how those tracks connect, game? Because I'm not sure it is. You know what, I think I'm just going to not use... I'm just not going to use this helix piece. It feels very broken. So So instead what I might do is I might just here put our special intersection piece in. And then see if we can fit one of the pieces that did work for us, which was the vertical U-turn right. We can stick that over there. I mean, and technically do that, but that might be a bit high G-force. So, it didn't like this bit of track at all, apparently. No idea why. Couldn't possibly comment why. Because it's definitely not going to like that corner. No, it's not a fan of that corner at all. Oh, you. Tell you what this game really desperately needs is an undo button. Okay, so I have to figure out some way to get that connected that's not quite as murdery. I wonder if we can do something like this, but with some roll on it. Probably need to fix that somehow. Okay, which bit has too high curvature? Is it the bit you've randomly decided you've made to have too much? Okay, let's try that. I am indeed trying to add some roll. Because that is classic roller coaster. Cool. Oh, so you weren't connected at all then. I get this feeling that we broke it again. So as I say, the roller coaster design is really fun, but also definitely a complete mess at the moment. Yeah, it's very glitchy. Like, and to be fair, it's glitchy in a way that I think is totally fixable. Maybe. It's just, I don't think they've quite twigged how glitchy some of it is yet. Like, why are we getting a weird angle when we try and put down the intersection, which you then can't actually edit? Okay, so let's, I guess, just try to put a short piece down. There's a straighten button, so let's try that. Maybe that'll make it happy. There we go. And then we go back to doing that vertical U-turn right. And then we'll tweak that. putting some heavy roll on here. Down to there. And we'll fix all this out in a second. When you say you're colliding with the other structures, do you in fact mean you're colliding with the thing that you're supposed to plug into? I don't even know where to start with that. But cool. We'll move this. Oh, we'll move these apart a bit. Because flaring them out seems to help. And then we'll move them up a bit as well. Yep, that totally looks right. I'm sure it's fine, yeah. We'll find out what happens when the train goes through. Totally fine, apparently. Oh, yep. No, that's also totally where I left that bit of track. You know what? At this stage, it can have it. That's just gonna be how the track is now. Okay. You know, while we're here, let's put in another piece that really seems to upset it. I just... Huh. Yeah, it looks fine. Now, do you just want to maybe delete one of these? Because what I want is for this to come out this way. So we can then put in one of our other special pieces, the ramp. Hey, you mock, but the teenagers love that. They lap it up. They lap it up when their torso's separated from their legs. Apparently incredibly violently. Oh, okay, so the ramp, we need specific speeds going in to make the ramp. So what speed is it going in here? About 98. So that needs to be a bit further. I'll put it there, and then maybe if we just move this whole section back a bit, that should be a totally safe ramp. Ahem. We'll roll it. We'll roll it through this corner. Make it, I guess, probably quite a big corner. Helix this as much as it will let us get away with. And... oh yeah, I also discovered you could just do this before. So, you know, that seems legit. Yep, as I say, that seems legit. And then, just a bit of classic. Oh, I've made that a bit too long, have I? That's fine. We can always just compress this loop a little, these a little bit, and it'll be fine. And then we'll just loop our way back this way, flatten out. We'll put some brakes in, and then that will be fine. What could possibly be wrong with this coaster? Well, let's find out personally on the coaster. I mean, I think it's quite a nice start. Very smooth. And a passable loop. And then it all goes wrong from here. Oh! Oh, it's like I've been teleported, but for a world of nothing but pain. Everything's fine. This is all fine. That ramp is properly terrifying. Everything is fine. Everything is fine. Perfect. That is my best roller coaster I have made in any of these games. I didn't even notice it just put another random discontinuity there. And look, our test has succeeded. So, yeah, build that roller coaster, please. Does it fix it when it builds it? Absolutely not. Sensational. Oh, top work. So we'll build an exit because I feel like people will probably desperately want to get off this ride. Down there with our usual set of I'm sorry about your spine benches. Just put a few of them down there. And I might just... Hey. Yeah, maybe... Could you hang out in this area and examine trauma effects? I think you're going to... I think you're going to be needed. Can I, in any way, select their areas? No. I might... I've got a couple of... I might hire an extra janitor. Can I do staff rooms as well? There is a staff lounge. I don't have any versions of it yet, though. So... if we put it over here, maybe this will encourage the staff to hang out in this area. Your beautiful, beautiful staff void. Right. Then we just have to add... some Q-Path. Which might be a little bit interesting to try and wiggle. Oh, we're allowed there. Okay, let's remove that bench, because that bench feels like it's in the way now. And I guess let's not query what happened to this path either. Oh, it's... okay, cool, it's popped back into existence. Perfect. For some reason, families don't like it. I have no idea why. What's not to like about this? Cool. There you go. That's a slightly bigger, totally valid... that bit upsets me so much. I'm trying to not fix the stuff, but it actively upsets me how broken it is. I guess we'll find out what people have to say about it. Is anyone coming on the ride? Hey everybody, come on the ride. It's great. Did you not want to go in your staff room? Why is no one wanting to ride the amazing roller coaster? Oh, okay. Here's a horde. Come on, to the new roller coaster that I can't rename. No, no, that's Horde. Horde, you're going the wrong way. Well, apparently we've scared off all the families. And while we were doing that, everybody left the park. So, I hope new people come in the park. Because otherwise we've completely stuffed this. Can we do advertising? No, not that I can see. Yeah, okay, there's definitely some, like... I don't know if it's because of the closed beta or not, but there's definitely some kind of gaps in expected features I'd expect to see, like advertising, being able to rename your rides, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, for some reason, everybody just left my park, and I have no idea why. Like, our happiness has gone down. But I don't know why. The rides we like are either closed or not reachable. We won't enter the park. What? Why is... what? Ah. Every rider seems to have broken and not been fixed. Did I not have... Did I not have... a mechanic? Why haven't you fixed any of the rides, buddy? Okay. Well then, I guess what we'll do is we'll hire a bunch of mechanics and I'll go get a loan. Friendly, exploitative, grabby, friendly. Thank you. I'll go get a loan so we can afford to pay all the new members of staff to actually fix all the rides. That will explain why everybody left. That all our rides just randomly exploded. Interesting. Would you care to... Would you care to fix the rides, please? You're on the way to fix this one, weren't you? Someone was... Oh, there you are. Are you fixing it? Okay, good. Yeah, fine. That is understandable why everybody left, but I'm a bit confused about why they all exploded. That will really hit a profitability of all of my rides. Okay, so nothing seems to be on fire anymore. Yeah, it just feels like my mechanic didn't actually maintain any of the rides. Handy. Okay. People are seeming to come back in. Yeah. Weird. I guess we'll figure out that another time, or that's a bit of a glitch. I really need people to come back in and start spending on things soon for my profitability. And so I can apostify that again. Alright, people are making it through to my roller coaster. What are your opinions on this? Quite amazed, I'll take it. Yeah, I will definitely take quite amazed. Oh, so much fun! They love it. They love the absolute spine snapping joy of it. Is everything now actually being maintained? Cool. Like, I mean, you let everything absolutely go on fire, so you're fired. Clearly you're fired. Right, cool. I don't think Joe likes puzzle games. He just plays them, you know? Oh, we actually had some profitability back in May. That's good. We might not go horrifically bankrupt. And I really like how the jump looks, even though it terrifies me every time. I mean, I like how it looks more than the cannon. Because it sort of is just on that boundary of... It feels plausible, even though clearly you would never do something without any safety. Snap. I did ride the roller coaster. Do you want me to ride the roller coaster again? I mean, I'm happy to now everything's not on fire. That's very nearly unlocked as well, so we can do one more of that. That's fine. We can ride the roller coaster again. We'll wait until it gets going. I want to see the next version of the Ferris wheel. Come on, crayon. True roller coaster connoisseur there, I see. You always want to be sitting at the front or the back. I quite like the front for the hang, like the hanging time. Okay, our park numbers are going up again. Middle is you didn't get a choice seating. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a lot of notifications down that side I didn't notice. Alright, roller coaster time. And we're at the back. In a seat by ourselves as well. Victorious. See? Original loop lovely. Intersection fine. This thing horrifically broken. Ah. Yep, broken space and time. I mean, they love it. Look, everybody's still in the ride, apart from this person. Was there someone there when we started? I forget. See, it's a perfectly good roller coaster, and look how totally unterrifying that dual wheel looks with the with the cars just randomly dropping. Oh, talking of which, it is time to impossify again. Oh, oh, yes, that is what I wanted. The Infini Wheel. Very yes, please. I can't tell you how much I love it. It's absolutely terrifying and horrible. Can we ride these as well? Oh, we absolutely can. There is a lack of a bloop mechanism. It's a lot more smooth and stable. Honestly, I think the lack of a bloop mechanism is probably a good thing. Go awfully close to other cars though, so you know, bonus. Oh, wow, yeah, you go terrifyingly close to the other cars when you're actually riding it. Oh, goodness. Yeah, some people absolutely would, and that's why this would be closed down in a hot minute. Yeah, hey Scott. Do you like our new Infini Wheel? It's a totally normal ride. Totally normal ride. Yeah, the stuff's not on fire anymore. I fired the person who let it all go on fire. It only felt fair. And, you know, the roller coaster's finished and is fine. And we're hemorrhaging money again. So, you know, we're about where we belong. Why? Now then. There used to be pathing to that, and I've not deleted it. So game, would you care to explain to me where all the pathing for my roller coaster has gone? Because that might explain part of the reason why I'm not making any money. Feels like looking after like some sort of child that just wants to put waffles into the video player. It's a bit like you turn your back and then suddenly just a bit of something you were using is no longer working. Cool. What object do you think's in the way, or are you just making that up? I feel like you're just making it up, game, but that's fine. Hey everybody. Come join my cool roller coaster now, please. Does anyone want to get on my cool roller coaster now? Anyone? Please? Hooray! A bargain, you say? You poor, poor fools. Better. What are you saying? Quite okay, that one's fine. Now imagine if we use one of them there heat maps that it told us about. Yes, so for some reason that thing that has just lost all its paths for no good reason is not profitable right now. Probably because it was hemorrhaging money and no one could ride the thing. Also apparently our lights are very unprofitable, which to be fair is pretty accurate at the moment. Getting close to selling some tickets though, which is good. That's true. What are people saying about our park entry fee? The entry fee is a bargain or quite okay. $12 it is. Let's see if we can actually make some money. These finance screens confuse me as well. Like cash at month start, nearly 7 grand. Cash at month end, nearly 6 grand. Our profit, but we only lost 2.25 grand. I'm just gonna stop reading those. And let's hope that this being open again will get us a bit more money, a bit more profit. The other thing is, do we have another research unlock? Not quite yet. We need to get our park appeal up. Okay, so that park appeal was different, and our park appeal does appear to be going up rapidly. So hopefully we will get a new unlock. Now, apparently. Nice. So, I guess we will get the things teenage visitors love, because that gets us a bunch more rides and some kebab shops. And we love a kebab shop. Cool. Thanks, Joe. I will do my best. Oh, technically in profitability again. We'll see if I go bankrupt before anything else happens. What is going on over here? Oh, that's the lights. I mean, the Ferris wheel... Oh, when the Ferris wheel had its lights on, it looked really impressive. Oh, we were just slightly too far away. Okay. There appears to be a very specific point or distance away from the Ferris wheel where the lights will work. There we go. Found it. It does look nice if you find the exact place where the lights play. Cool. There's a lot of stuff going on up here that I've been totally ignoring.
There we go, more visitors. Very good. Of course, we aren't exactly bursting at the seams with guests, but I'm sure we'll get there.
I don't care if the plushie shop is losing money, it's selling cuddly raccoons. We are subsidizing that shop. To be fair, I think everything lost money because nobody was in the park, which probably didn't help. Alright. New rides. So let's find the ones that give us the biggest amazement, so we can then upgrade Impossify things. Oh, so Kraken already gives good amazement, and we've already got one of them. Although it doesn't say we've got one of them, because technically we've got the upgraded Kraken, so I guess it doesn't count it. The next best thing seems to be the Tagadar or the Gyrospin. I kind of want to put the Ring of Fire in because I'm interested to see what that looks like when we upgrade it. Probably we need to buy some more land at some point as well. Just slightly running out of land. But this one can go sort of in here. I guess maybe they've got slightly larger collision boxes because you can upgrade them and do weird and terrible things to them. There we go. And if we sinusoid the path up here a little bit, that will be good. Getting the queue path too. We just boop and yeah, why not? I forgot to turn curves back on. So that's fine. Oh, people are unhappy again. Why are you unhappy, people? And they're leaving because there's no more preferred rides. We've got mostly adults and families in. And I don't think we've got the coffee shop here, do we? No, we do have the energy drink. And we found out that teenagers love their energy drinks.
Well done. We've had so many customers visit the park that I've almost lost count. Almost. Obviously, to actually...
Oh, I think Izzy just faded out there.
That would be unforgivable on my part.
She's back. Okay, thanks, Izzy. Yeah. Let's look at the land extension. And I think we should buy this bit of land up on this hill up here. What's wrong with that? That looks totally valid. There we go. Then we can build some more stuff up here if we want. The first thing we should do, actually, is build sort of a looping path. Oh, it doesn't quite reach. There we go. To give people in the park more routes to get around. Okay, we are steaming to make profit. So... how much would it cost to pay this off? Cool, more than we have. So we won't pay off the loan yet. But we will put in another flat ride. Let's try and find one that families kind of like as well. Okay, we don't have one of them. It's not super profitable, but everyone seems to like it, so that'll do. And I think I much prefer making queue lines without the curves. Oh, he says, immediately having a problem. Yeah, I'll do. That will get another ride in there for people. Now, not that one. Is there a heat map for maintenance? Yes, that one. Okay, things seem to be broadly maintained apart from that ridiculous monstrosity. And That's back to making decent profit. That's making some profit. That one isn't yet, but that one's quite new, so it likely will just take a bit of time. Those people have completely forgotten how paths work. And benches, I suppose, technically. Cool. Yeah, okay, so that's getting good crowds. That's got a decent queue. That one isn't getting so many people. So what are people thinking about this one? Oh, they're still alright. So apparently it just, for some reason, that gives no amazement, that roller coaster. Not sure why. It's really odd to me that roller coasters don't give you any amazement when the flat rides do. Okay. And what we'll do is we'll pull this path through as well. I'll have another little shopping district up here. Because we now have kebab shops. And I don't think we put a pizza place down there. So we'll do kebab and pizza and soft drinks and energy drinks at the end. We can fit that in. Yes, that's fine. And then we can put another ride in here. I'll put this one in because this one looks cool. How far can we... Oh, can we make it dangle over the... Cool, or make it dangle over the edge a little bit. Oh, no, apparently it's buried it. Okay, cool. That's fine by me. And there we go. We'll put a queue line in. And hopefully that means we'll get some more people up here as well. Yeah, there goes our roller coaster on the way past. So not as attracting as many people as I'd like that roller coaster. The roller coasters in general seem to be very weirdly underpowered. Maybe it's because they're quite high capacity. Anyway, and we're nearly at another impossification. So first of all, of course, we're going to see if we can do the Ferris wheel yet again. But if not, then we'll have to think about either what the Kraken turns into or what this Ring of Fire turns into. Because they're both intriguing me. And before we go, we'll probably upgrade one of the entertainers just because I kind of want to see that madness wandering around the park. Nice. Yeah, happiness is not great. And I can't... Anything about... Shh. Oh, they want to be able to indulge themselves in buying some treats. Okay. So we can't buy that one. Oh, maybe that's where we have to impossify a shop so we can then sell the treats. Okay, so we'll maybe look at that as well. Oh, but we can do this now. Right, so that's at full impossibleness. So we can either do the Castle Kraken or the Inferno Rings. I mean, I want to see what this looks like. Oh, that looks deeply unsafe. Wait, is there cars on the inside and outside of that now? What the heck? Yeah, that is deeply, deeply unsafe. I really want to see this going now. Oh, amazing, they go in different directions as well. And it gets lifted up. I bet they do that jump as well, don't they? Yep, that's... and they rotate like that as well. That is delightfully unsafe. Oh my goodness. Right. Right, let's get that because I want the coffee shop. Do you like it, Scotty? A totally safe ride. It's okay. It's it's really loved by adults and quite loved by teens. So, you know, it's fine. What is that? That's an energy drink shop. We should put a food shop next to that. And this feels like the perfect place for some pizza. And then up in our little shop district... well, actually here, let's put one of these patisseries. Excuse me, just having a bit of a sneeze there. Let's put one of these patisseries, if we can trick it into letting us place it. Come on, I believe in you. I do, I believe in you. Can I not just put it there and then put the path in? No, apparently not. I take back my belief in you. Oh, apparently you can go there. Cool. So we'll put in that, and we also got the coffee shop. So can we figure out somewhere for that to live as well? Or are you just going to be a glitchy boy game? We'll put that over the opposite side to the energy drink, because coffee is just energy drink for grown-ups. Scotty. Can we fit another... I mean, really? You alright with that? Cool. Then we're going to hit the happiness is still going down. And there's just no way to, like... Yeah, a bunch of people are leaving because they've got 0 happiness. But, like, there's not really any way to figure out why they're unhappy. It's hard to find a bench. It's hard to find a shop. We're like, well, we just put a bunch of shops down. Let's put a bunch of benches down. I guess there's no benches around this bit. Oh, there's no bins around this bit as well, so they're going to be littering the absolute stuffing out of things, aren't they? No, they seem to absolutely not mind the whole, like, potentially being killed by a poorly designed ride thing. They seem to be totally here for that. No, all they're complaining about is that I didn't put enough benches around. You know, the usual, totally normal things people complain about. To be fair, I did forget to bench all of this area, so that is probably why they're whining. And while we're here, bins, 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 bins. Bins everywhere. Bins, bins, bins. Okay. Now, is there another big area we don't have any benches? Yeah, kind of around here. A few around there. Sneak a couple around here. And apparently there's not enough benches in this bit either, I assume. Duke, Duke, Duke. Right, there's benches everywhere now, you whiny, whiny visitors. Be happy and spend money. I don't know what you want from me. I like how when you click the happiness thing, it doesn't take you to this, where you'd kind of expect it to. Hard to find drink shops. We put more drink shops. Oh, yeah, I probably should put another toilet down. That is an absolutely valid point. Good old basic toilet. Alright. Lovely. Hopefully that should get the happiness rating up a little bit. And more importantly, I'm now just going to keep it on fast forward for as long as we can to try and get our amazement back up, because I want to upgrade a thing. I think you will have pooped yourself on most of these rides, to be fair. Like, this one really does feel... This roller coaster here really does feel like it will have shaken all the poop out of you by the time you finish. That one, it sprays it across a conservatively 100-foot square area. Oh, they're getting happier again. Allegedly. Doesn't help that it says like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's the category of unhappiness, not the amount of them. Okay, that makes more sense. Oh, they met an entertainer up close and they loved it apparently. So that's a fair point. Why don't we hire another couple of entertainers? That normally helps paper over the cracks in these games. Cool. And I guess we'll have to decide, do we upgrade to the Colossal Kraken, whatever the third stage of this one's called? We have a little bit of time to decide. I can only imagine this one gets really quite upsetting by the time we've upgraded it as well. Yeah, this game does not like paths going up and down, does it? Not at all. Oh well. This has been a much glitchier episode. Well, I was about to say this has been a much glitchier episode than the initial episode, but I did manage to crash it in the initial episode, so perhaps not. But again, closed beta was expected to be glitchy. Oh, why did you turn away? You won't pay that much for Standard Coaster 2. Oh, the fee's very high, is it? Knock that down a bit and see if that makes people a bit happier. Now you're saying it's a bargain. You are very picky people. You know what? It's $5.99 now. You've driven me to using that psychological trick, which people claim works all the time, and I am dubious about. Oh, apparently we're now hemorrhaging money again somehow. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Feels like I should probably take another loan out, but let's see if we get back into profitability first.
Lots of new faces coming through the turnstiles, huh? Of course, if they were as good at parkour as me, they'd leap over them instead. And then get thrown out by park security.
Shush, place. It does worry me this hasn't apparently been maintained in a while. It does feel like this really should be maintained at very regular intervals. So what are people thinking about these stalls? We cannot afford anything, but everything's okay. Okay. Maybe I need to put in some of the... Yeah, these are... This might be why we're not making much money anymore. Because they don't seem to be... Oh, that's the one that's broken down and nobody bothered fixing. Hey, maintenance people, would you care to actually fix the rides? That'd be real nice. Okay. I would like unlimited money, please, and not just in the game. That is just terrifying at night. Definitely one of those things where I feel like maybe we shouldn't let it... Oh, cool. The cleanliness of the toilets decreasing as well. So I guess that means we need more janitors too. Alright. Still apparently hemorrhaging money. But, you know, I feel that's at least partly down to the fact that our maintenance crews can't maintain things. Which is admittedly a problem.
If you can't drag this park kicking and screaming out of debt, then this time next month there won't be a park.
Thanks, Izzy. Maybe we'll just take another cheeky little loan. Hello, I would like your smallest loan, please. Oh, apparently I'm just not allowed to take another loan. For reasons that are ill-explained. Which, you know, at which step, I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. So, I guess we hope that we start making money. It claims we did in December, but this doesn't really seem to match reality at all. Oh, I see. It's going weird. Yeah, okay. I hadn't twigged that it was going this way around as well. So we're just slightly losing money in March so far. Hopefully. Hopefully we'll make money in March. Because, you know, stuff and things. Be really useful if they'd give me a loan, but I guess they don't want to lend to a park that is proven to hemorrhage money. Why is nobody maintaining the ride? Oh, you are maintaining the ride, thank goodness. But could you maintain the ride before it explodes? Not that I wish to be picky, but I will be. Okay, before we go bankrupt, which is looking very likely. Oh, we can't upgrade that one a second time. So, should we upgrade? Scotty, if you're still there, you can have this final decision. The Shining Pendulum, the Kraken to the final Kraken form, the balloons to floating balloons, or Medusa's Temple to Medusa's Revenge, or Gyrospin to the Gyrotron. You want to go for the Gyrotron? Okay. Oh, well, that certainly gets bigger. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I mean, that immediately looks terrifying. Come on, someone ride it so we can see what it looks like. Yeah, I definitely put the entrance to that at the wrong place. Because for this one, unlike some of them, they actually have to walk all the way there. Whereas a lot of the other ones, they just teleport. Or some sort of angsty Nine Inch Nails-esque music on this ride as well. You wanna start? Oh, it looks like it might be about to start. People are being blocked at the entrance. Oh, and the mind wiping has begun. Yeah, that's horrible. Oh, why? Oh, no. Why would you do that? That is terrifying. And all of the dry ice at the bottom, despite the fact the riders are several hundred meters above it by the look of it. Well, that was certainly a choice, Scotty. That is a terrifying ride. Okay. That is certainly one angry robot. None of this is green. That's a worry. That might be why we're going bankrupt. Where is... It's hard to find a shop we like. It's hard to find a drink shop we like in some areas. Not enough interesting rides. Look at this nonsense. How is this not interesting? Still complaining about the drink shops. Apparently everybody loves fizzy pops, so you can have another fizzy pop stall down here. Oh no, you can't, because I've got no money, I remember. Sorry, you're just going to have to lump that. Yeah, we're not earning money at all. So I guess we'll keep going until the park goes bankrupt, which is probably going to be in April. And then we'll call it there for the evening. Because I think I've done quite a lot of damage. Oh, that one spews green goo. We'll see if we get enough amazement to impossify a entertainer as well. Man, they are proper complaining about food and drink stalls, even though there is a lot of food and drink stalls. They do have quite long queues though, to be fair. It's not like I can fix that right now. Yes, serve them energy drinks with your unnecessary water feature and taxi. Okay. These are some elaborate shops. Oh, the energy... Apparently the energy drink shop hasn't been maintained and has now stopped working as well. So I think we are proper stuffed at this stage. But can we get enough amazement to turn one of the entertainers into one of the terrifying options for the entertainers? There we go. That's a nice option that we can freeze time if we don't want it to appear night. Oh, okay. I've clicked that once and now I can't click on it again. So it's now going to be forever 5 o'clock until we go bankrupt. Okay. Okay. Well, Izzy hasn't fired us yet. It's a very small possibility we might get to 5,000 tickets. People are getting on the ride still. Yeah, the fact that it has no supports does make me surprisingly anxious. But that ride, none of this ride has supports, does it? Yeah. Is anyone fixing that? No, why would you? Hey, come work for us. I can't pay you, but come work for us. Hey, look. That's increased the jeopardy, no end. That's right, just deposit those guests in that raging inferno. What could possibly go wrong? Oh man. There definitely seems to be some balance things that need sorted in this. But, you know, the ride design, oh, that is spot on. I love the ridiculous, over-the-top versions of the classic rides. That's a very nice USP for this type of game. Oh, we're not getting as much amazement either anymore, because people apparently are not as amazed with these grotesque monstrosities as they once were. I think that one's my favourite, especially at night with the fire. It's just such an obvious health hazard. Hey look, we'll get a very small amount of cash if we do this milestone as well, which will be nowhere near enough to pull us out of debt. Come on, enough amazement for just one entertainer. Oh, well. We just got enough for an entertainer, but apparently we went bankrupt. Which I guess means that's where we leave it for this evening. And for this closed beta, because it will be finishing on Friday the 19th, I think. Oh no, I know, it is tragic. It is tragic, but also I don't 100% blame myself, seeing as apparently none of the mechanics at one point decided to fix any of the rides that were clearly on fire. So I'm only taking partial responsibility for this massive financial failure. But anyway, if we return to the menu, that is Park Beyond, or at least the Park Beyond closed beta. As you can see from this menu, there is a bunch of other rides planned. Yeah, so this was the Infinity I saw and was really interested to try. Oh, there's the Gyrotron in the background there. That's the ridiculous Ring of Fire thing. No idea what that weird heart one is. That doesn't appear to be in the beta, or that spinny one. But yeah, this has a lot of promise, and I really hope they fix up a bunch of stuff in it, because I really like making the roller coasters in it, but the way you make them is just a little bit fiddly, with the rotation and stuff being really unhappy. As we saw, it occasionally just glitches the hell out and just has roller coaster that just does not join up. And, you know, most games that have node-based systems for roads or tracks does that occasionally, but this seems to do it a surprising amount and on its own, you know, pieces that you're supposed to drop in, which feel like places where they really shouldn't break as much as they do. Plus, when you click on a node and it moves the camera and then moves that node halfway across your park, that feels like something that should be a relatively easy fix for them to sort out. I say without any knowledge of the thing, with the game code, but, you know, hopefully they'll be able to figure out a way to not move the camera when you're trying to fiddle with the nodes. Yeah, but I really hope they fix all that, because genuinely I had a lot of fun playing with this and doing the silly rides. And there is obviously a bit more of the management side here to stuff like in Planet Coaster. It could do with adding some really expected things for the genre, like I really want to be able to rename my rides. I really feel like I should be able to put multiple trains on the coasters. And I'm also hoping they have more coaster types, because they've only really shown off the one. And it definitely feels like it's a game that would need more roller coaster types as well. But yeah, we'll see. If they can fix up some of the bugs and some of the kind of interface issues, I think this could be one to watch. And I will certainly be keeping an eye on it, because I had enough fun with the closed beta to really hope it comes out in a more polished state. Let's put it that way. Because I would love a new high quality roller coaster game after the atrocious roller coaster tycoons we got a few years back that were quite upsetting. And if not, I guess at some point on the stream I'll have to go and play Parkitect, because I don't think I've played that on stream, and that's a good one from an indie team. I have no idea what I'm going to play on Saturday either, because I finished Black Mesa, so I'm going to have to go and figure out a game to play this Saturday as well. I suspect something a bit shorter after our epic 18-hour series of streams for Black Mesa. I feel something a bit more light and fruity would be a nice change. Anyway, thanks for joining this evening. I hope you enjoyed having a look at the Park Beyond beta and all of its warts and ridiculous rides, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Cheers for joining, and have a good whatever time of day it is with you. Cheers.